What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Miguel back with another video. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. I know it's been a while since I've last seen you guys, but I've just been really busy with work and other stuff that's come up. But let's just leave that aside for now. I know you guys haven't really seen it completely. Maybe I'll do a garage tour later on, like tool setup and all that, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is finally we are going to be taking the old transmission out. The one you guys saw in my last video that completely just gave up on me. It blew up. It broke, literally. It's done. Had that accident happen in the highway. Was definitely not a good experience, but it is what it is. You're going to have a lot of stuff happen in life, and all you have left to do is just move on and keep working, you know? So today we're going to be taking off the trans inside of the truck, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it. Throughout the video, I'll show you what trans I'm going to install into it. It's kind of a surprise. If you follow me on Instagram, you would already know which one I'm putting in. It's kind of a big deal for me. It's just something I've always wanted to do to this truck. But yeah, there's a little sneak peek. But yeah, guys, I hope this video helps you guys out, whether it's by just removing or replacing a trans in your OBS truck, or you want to do the same swap as me. I don't know. I'm going to try to be giving you guys tips throughout the whole video. And I just want you to guys see the process of me taking apart. This video is probably going to be just me taking the trans out, and then I'm probably going to make another video of me installing it. I have a lot of stuff coming up for this thing. You guys have no idea. It's going to be a bunch of cool stuff. Please subscribe, like, comment, share it with your friends, family. It's going to be really cool. But yeah, we're going to start off with this, which is replacing the transmission. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to it. We're going to be doing this installation inside my garage. I know it's not the biggest, but it's definitely not the smallest either. Trust me, I've seen people do way more crazier stuff within smaller and tighter spaces. The first step out of this whole process is obviously popping the hood. When doing a big project like this, you're going to want to make sure you have good lighting, especially since there's going to be a lot of small parts and pieces. You definitely don't want to lose them in the dark, and you definitely don't want to miss out on any small details just because you couldn't see it. Missing out on a small detail can later on cause way bigger problems. The tools that I'll be using for this project are nothing too crazy. You should be fine with just the basics, like a set of 3/8 sockets deep and shallow, a couple extensions, a good impact gun, and a couple of wrenches. Obviously, the more tools you have available, the better. And if you want to be like me, you can use a cordless 3/8 ratchet to help speed up the process. First things first, let's disconnect our battery. You don't want anything shorting out during the process. Next, you're going to want to lift up your car or truck and set it on a set of jack stands like these. Make sure your vehicle is sitting firmly and securely on your jack stands. Getting crushed by your money pit will be a very embarrassing way to leave this world, and on top of that, your floors will get really dirty. So you want to make sure your car or truck is sitting firmly on those jack stands. Now that the truck is fully lifted on 4 of the jack stands, we can continue to undo, just like starter, exhaust. We can proceed by removing our starter. I'll only be moving the starter to the side, just so I have enough room to remove my 3 torque converter bolts. Next, I'll be removing my exhaust that is connected to my headers using V-band clamps. All you have to do is loosen the 10mm nut on the clamp, and then you can separate your 2 exhaust pieces. After that, I can give my transmission dipstick tube a couple of wiggles, and it should pop out pretty easily. Let's not forget to remove our trans cooler lines. These are pretty easy to remove since I made them myself using AM fittings. You're going to want to keep an old fluid pan near you just in case the lines still have transmission fluid in them. While I'm down there, I'm going to disconnect the harness connectors that go to the transmission. What the... I don't know if you guys can see that or not. What the hell? Okay, back on track. Next I'm going to be removing the cross member. Pretty simple. 4 nuts and bolts, 20 side, size 18. For those of you guys that follow me on Instagram already know this. The transmission that I am putting inside my truck is this Tremec TKX 5-speed. Take a good look at it. Tremec is known for creating the T56 6-speed manual found in great cars like the Chevy Camaro and Corvettes, Dodge Vipers, and the beefy Mustang GT500. Essentially, the TKX is the T56's little sister with 1 gear less, smaller overall build, and it still has Tremec's great performance and reliability. I'll be doing a deeper overview on it on my next video, so stay tuned. I'm going to be lowering the old transmission with the help of this Harbor Freight Transjack. I picked it up at my local Harbor Freight for only like 130 bucks. The build quality doesn't feel half bad, and it's pretty small, so it's going to be easy to maneuver, which is very important, especially considering we're working under the truck. Once I got everything that holds my trans in out of the way, I strapped the trans onto the jack securely, and I removed the old shifter linkage that I'll no longer be using now, since this will be a manual. After that, I removed the bell housing bolts, and slowly started wiggling the transmission back. Ouch. Careful. You want to make sure you're careful and you take your time. Once you see everything's free up front and nothing's catching on to the transmission, you can slowly start to crank it down and lowering it slowly but surely. There you go. That will be it for today, folks. This video was just the beginning of the process. We still have to install clutch components, bell housing, pedal shifter, cut the floor, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So make sure you subscribe and like the videos. We have some really fun stuff coming up. I hope you guys can learn a few things from them. Life is all about learning. The marathon continues. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you.